put what rating of movie my kids can and can't see.
Are you still recording?
I'm not. But when I get on...
I'm asking him if he's still
recording?
recording. There's a red light on.
That's what I'm here. That's what I do here.
That proves it right there, Kristen.
Prove what? That I don't want to be on the f***ing internet all the time?
This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. Merch link is in the description section. Make sure you get your merch. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I go live, make a video. Make sure you still subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Let's get into this. I was looking at the book Gender Queer. And y'all, I'm going to be honest, man. I'm concerned because I'm confused as to why they're pushing LGBTQ stuff so hard on kids. Why they're pushing it so hard on society. I'm to the point where I'm like, something else is going on here and I can't put my finger on it. What is going on here? You know, they got a book called Gender Queer, and all you got to do is Google it, you'll see it. In this book, they put them in elementary school libraries, and they are explicitly describing, picturing, and talking about things like masturbation and oral sex. And it's a story of how a kid is finding his self outside of the gender binary. I mean, they're going too far. And we better stop it or say something, or our kids, while we're at work, are going to get consumed.
It's hard. You can't make everybody happy with a rating system. And the things that I read in the rating scale, like I said, you want to have books that have kids that are in bathtubs not be on there, or Oh David who has no clothes on.
The state law defines sexual material. Did you not hear Raylene? She has it. So it's taking away my right as a parent to parent my child and protect them from material that I find harmful.
So you don't think your child would listen to you if you said, please don't read that?
Come on.
Just that in 6th grade you go look for the
Exactly.
I'm just asking if the librarian in the elementary actually said that the kids tell on themselves. So I
They're
think
not going to. And it's still making them available to children. That's the issue. It's that simple.
then let's look at the catalog of what's in the library.
I asked you to do that a year ago.
I tried myself. I have a full-time job. This is not my full-time job.
Put what rating of movie my kids can and can't
Are
see.
you still recording?
I'm not. But when I get on...
I'm asking him if he's still recording. There's a red light on.
That's what I'm here. That's what I do here.
That proves it right there, Kristen.
Prove what? That I don't want to be on the f***ing internet all the time?
But it bothers me, and I feel like I need to say something every chance I get, because they are going too far, man. You can't turn on a cartoon today without them saying something about homosexuality.
Polar bear. I live with my mummy and my other mummy. One mummy is a doctor and one mummy cooks spaghetti.
And this is the thing, right? If you look at how many people are actually gay or lesbian or trans or gender non-conforming binary, is such a small population of people that you wouldn't expect for every aspect of our lives to be influenced by LGBTQ stuff. I don't know I think that in my whole life, I could probably count on one hand how many trans people I've seen. And you know, you could tell 99% of them, you could tell if they're trans or not. But I can count on like one hand. And let's just hypothetically say the people I don't see, it's 0.06%. It's less than 1% of people in general that are identifying as LGBTQ. I mean, not LGBTQ, but trans. But they want to throw trans stuff on everything you do. And then if you don't like trans, or you're not attracted to them sexually, emotionally, relationally, then somehow you're a bigot, you're transphobic. It's crazy. I saw a documentary. I saw a documentary that's coming out or something. They're saying that the Bible doesn't really say that homosexuality is a sin. And I'm like, people will make up anything to dabble in sin. You don't even need the Bible to realize that homosexuality is something that is just unnatural to humanity. It's unnatural. You don't have to be, it don't mean you're a bad person. That don't mean you're evil. But just stop lying and just tell the truth and then live with it. Just say that this is not normal for humanity. And something has gone wrong in my mind or triggered my mind to think a certain way that's not conducive for the growth and development of humanity. And that's what I live with, and that's what I accept, and that's what it is. Just keep it real, and nobody has a problem. And I'll fight for a person that'll keep it real. But don't get up here and say, oh, this is totally normal and God is okay with it. It's like, forget, just take God out of it. Go with your science. Go with evolution. What part of the evolutionary plan is homosexual relationships? If you had a gene, right? Just say you had a gene and it was a homosexual gene that makes you gay. Because, of course, nowadays they say you're born that way. Now, let's talk about science. Because y'all don't want to talk about religion. Let's leave religion out of it. Let's talk about science. Human beings have been here for thousands of years, tens of thousands of years. Throughout evolution, do you think that gene would have survived the concept of survival of the fittest? It would not have survived because the two men who were together would not procreate. If the two women are together who would not procreate. And if you were going out as a person with the gene, quote unquote, and you were going out with a straight person just to populate, you would argue that over time that gene would be diminished to the point of illegitimacy over thousands of years. So scientifically, it doesn't make sense to justify. It doesn't make sense to normalize. And I honestly believe if a person is feel like they're born that way and they got something, I don't think people should hate them and be evil to them. But let's just be honest. Like, the things that you're doing are counterproductive to the growth of society. And I don't mean you got to be shunned somewhere. It's just that you can't procreate. You're not a part of growing society into the place that it's in today. How do you get 8 billion people on planet Earth? That's a lot of heterosexual relationships going on. And the reason that I say things like this, not to make anybody feel bad, is because at some point we gotta talk in truth, and we can come together and love each other and be proud of each other and support each other, whatever you want to call it. But we can't live a lie. And telling kids that are 5 years old that they're trans is living a lie. It's child abuse. Talking to kids about oral sex in elementary school as a teacher and instructor, not a parent, you are abusing children and manipulating them, and you are grooming them. That's what you're doing. Now, if a parent is okay with grooming, then you just say you okay with it. But don't lie and don't be deceptive. Hold the phone. I'll be back after the break.